Hello everybody. Today I am doing several different videos and releasing them all at once since I didn't do any over the weekend. Listen at your own pace. This one specifically is homeschool solutions. So if you are not homeschooling, feel free to skip it unless you really love hearing my voice. It's fine. If you have more questions in the comments, please put them below. I know everybody's kind of on overwhelm right now, but these are just some resources hopefully that will help. So first up, I need you to know, and I've told this to all of my friends who are not homeschoolers who are now asking me how to homeschool, this is not regular homeschool. You need to understand. None of us are in a normal space. All of our activities are canceled. All of our social engagements, all of our joint community group classes, all canceled. We're also having the added, anxiety, stress of everyone else, plus trying to feed multiple people, and then maybe have some spouses or partners that are work from home now. So this is not normal. I need you to know first that you are a parent first, teacher second. Sometimes I forget that, but that is what you need to remember. So the best advice I can do, and I obviously don't know what schools have sent home and what you are trying to make up on your own. It's all a lot of gray. I know my poor nephew has to do double the work because the county also sent stuff on top of the school. So, and you're also teaching out somebody else's lesson plans. So there's a whole lot of chaos. First up, make a list of each day what you are expecting or hoping to get done with your kid. Go over that list so they kind of have an idea. Most of these children who are not used to homeschooling all of them almost have been on a regular schedule routine. Do not feel like you have to have times on these lists unless you really are that person. But I think mainly just say these are the crucial things we have to get done, and then add in one or two small fun things. These things could be like, we're going to go for a walk after lunch. They could be like, we're going to have a 10-minute long, how many jumping jacks can you do? Or a planking challenge. This could be just tonight we're going to have Jell-O after dinner, and I need you to help me make it. I don't know what that is. Add two things in, regardless how small they look, that are fun, because it is really, really difficult to sit down and think that you're going to have a child who's able to do all of this without any fun breaks, especially when they're not around their friends that they're normally around. So for us, we have done some audiobooks. We've had some family reading time where everybody just sits and reads together. My kids played dinosaurs and spaceships yesterday where, I don't know, they made up this whole spaceship area and there was a black hole that they had to contain. I think that was kind of funny. And they caught dinosaurs. I don't know. I don't know what your kids are going to do. Hopefully you won't just fill it with video games. We've been doing more board games and that kind of stuff. But yeah, family reading time, even if it's everybody just reading their own thing at once, is a nice way to kind of remind us all to take a beat and be together quietly, and maybe calm down some of the chaos. There's so many great audiobooks you can get. If you don't have a subscription, most of the libraries, I'm pretty sure everybody's able to get a library card, a digital library card now, to try and help with this. But Libby and Hoopla all have audiobooks that are totally available, as well as ebooks for people. YouTube, come on guys, you're on YouTube. My favorite channels that we've liked together are Geography Now, which is, he has, I don't know, over 100 videos at least of countries, and he talks about different things. They're a little bit on the longer side, so maybe 14 minutes long, so super young kids might not like it, but even look up like family travel videos from different places if you have younger kids and you just want to kind of pretend like you're getting out. There's so many virtual museums doing things. Print off some coloring pages of some masterpieces and do that. That's all available online for you. TED Talks. They have TED Talks for young people playlists that you can easily Google. Find out what your kid is interested in and Google TED Talks for it. Mark Rober and Physics Girl are and Adam Savage Tested. We love those channels because they do some fun, different things. The YouTube video channel, What's Inside. They've been going for years, and it's a dad and son who cut things open and see what's inside. We have loved those episodes. They did what's inside a rattlesnake tail, what's inside a porta potty. So much stuff. We've liked watching those, and it's kind of a nice break to kind of guess, like, what do you think it looks like inside before you do it. Crash Course, obviously, if you're having a hard time understanding something or remembering something, it's a great YouTube channel. And then just YouTube, whatever interest the child has, or the student has, or you have. Show them that you could be curious too. I think a lot of times our kids just feel like we are these stagnant beings that don't ever change. Show them that that's not true. Life is about changing and diving down rabbit holes. Take a walk in the middle of the day. I already said this, but I'm going to say it again. Take a walk in the middle of the day. We have a poster we put on where people get star stickers for reaching out to somebody outside of the house, taking a walk, or exercising, I guess, being outside, reading a book, practicing a hobby. I don't know what you need to put on that poster, and it can be silly, stupid stuff, whether it's clean up and do your chores. I don't know, but put some fun stuff on there too that people want to do. It's just a fun way to focus on anything else other than just the fact that we're in weird times. Nature journaling. This does not need to be beautifully done sketchbooks. I'm going to repeat that. This does not need to be beautifully done sketchbooks. Whatever green space you can get to, even if it's just on your front porch, or maybe it's just a plant in your house, I don't know. Go there and just do your best. Whatever you can't draw perfectly, write in different descriptions, put some size comparisons in there. This is the size of a quarter. Those kinds of things are things you would learn with nature journaling. John Muir Laws has an amazing breadth of resources available online, and he actually just released his PDF free of this book that's coming out in June, How to Teach Nature Journaling and Drawing. He has another book on how to do it, but he has one how to teach, and I'm really excited to get through that. But there was an exercise in the first book that he released, and I loved it, and we're going to do it again this week once it gets a little tiny bit warmer, where everybody kind of gets paper, goes to different areas in outside, and they sit down and they pick one specific plant to draw. Just one specific leaf or plant, and they do their very, very best job of drawing and describing that particular plant. And then we all got up after 15 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it was, and then went to that area and tried to find the exact leaf or plant that was drawn. And it was incredible. We were able to do it. This was 2 years ago when we did that exercise, and I still remember it. And the kids still remember it, so that shows you something. And it just went to show like how much focus you can have if you have a specific objective, as well as how much variety is out there. Even if it's the same plant, it's going to look completely different than another leaf. So that's just one to get you started. I don't know, you don't need anything more than just a piece of paper, napkin even sometimes, and a pen. Don't feel like it has to be perfect. I look at perfect ones on time. Well, they're not perfect. To them, I'm sure they're not. But I'm always like, oh, I wish I had more time to do that. Don't play the comparison game. This is about trying to get better at something. So I'm going to just leave you with that. Like I said, make a list of what you're kind of expecting. Put some fun in the day. Find a new interest to fall down that rabbit hole, and stay curious with your kids, because that's what's going to make homeschooling work. Those 4 things. So I will talk to you all later. Good luck to you. If you're a new homeschooler, welcome. We have all kinds here, and none of us are doing it exactly the same or perfectly. So throw that out the window. Bye.